Okay, can you hear me? Testing one, two, three. Testing one, two, three. Do we have audio and video? I guess. Okay, Rhonda, I see the invite. Click the invite and copy it. Good deal. Thank you, Rhonda. If I click the invite and I copied it to clipboard, what do I do with it then? There's a ton of background noise, but your voice sounds pretty good. Yeah, it might be the that fish tank. Probably the majority of it. Background noise isn't bad when I talk though. So okay. Uh, so then I just have to keep talking then, right? I might run out of stuff to say, but I know that audio is like one of the most important things on a screen. So I don't know how I can fix that unless I do some stuff to the audio. Right click or mouse and chat and choose paste. Oh, okay, that's right. You did say that earlier. And there we go. Okay. Even when you stop talking for a minute, it still tunes out the background noise for a bit. I think it's okay. Okay. I'm not done with my chores yet outside, but I came in for a minute to cool off and grab a sandwich. And I thought, you know what, I'll try this StreamYard. So, okay, I see your little window here. It says lucky one. Oh, okay. Awesome. That's pretty cool. So your video comes up too. So now, can anyone in the chat see you and your video and mine at the same time? You can still hear me? So I see these windows. This first one over here just has like one person layout, two persons, uh, three persons, and so on, I guess, on their window down below. You have to add to stream. Oh, okay. Okay. Hey, that's pretty cool. I get it now. I
There
was
you
wondering
got
why it
it.
would.
All right.
Hey, that's pretty
You
cool.
got her. Yep.
You have to add me like you did yourself. Okay. Hey, that's pretty neat.
Yep.
So that works good.
What I was talking about earlier with the banners, all right,
Yeah.
on the right side of your panel is where you see all your settings,
Yep. I see banners there underneath comments.
right? And then it says another one starts with a B.
Oh, yeah. The
And
brand.
that one there, when you go into it, it has the different settings in it to where you can. Well, as of right yet, you probably don't have all the settings like I would have because mine's paid for and yours isn't, right?
Yeah. This is just a trial version, I guess.
Well, it's the free version where you get 20 hours a month for free.
Oh, okay. Okay. So that's what it is. 20 hours a month. That's it, huh?
Yeah. And then if you pay for it by the year, they only charge you 20 a month. But if you pay it monthly, they charge you 25.
Okay. Okay.
But
Yeah.
just try it
Go
out
ahead.
first and see how many hours you use up. If you're not going to run a panel, do like we did earlier and just go live through YouTube and don't use your hours.
Okay. So you just mostly use this when you come up on panel with somebody, right?
When
That's
you
like,
want a panel, yeah, if you just want to be by yourself and not have anybody up on panel with you, then use the YouTube. And people
right.
can't beg you to bring them up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've noticed that. I've never asked anybody though, because like I said, I'm more of a buyer than a seller, and I don't know, just not really used to going up live anyway. And I'm
How
still,
you realize how much fun it is, and you'll be wanting to do it every day.
yeah, probably so. I know a lot of them are, and I can get into it. I'm pretty sure. But I'm still struggling with this whole show my face thing. You know what I mean? Although if anybody goes and looks at my videos, I'm in a lot of my videos.
Yeah,
So it's not really that I struggle with it, but I haven't made the commitment 100%. You know what I mean?
like Angela over there on going through. I have a problem with 118 people staring at me.
Yeah. Well, that ain't really anything. 118 people. I've had many more than that at times, but not on here. But
Yeah,
at
I've
other.
never had over. I don't know. Well, I've had. I don't even remember. Probably 50 or 60 people in one of my live streams at one time, and that was probably over when was having silver pours do live silver
Oh
pours
yeah.
on my channel 3 or 4
Right.
years
Right.
ago.
Huh. I'll be darned. I must have missed that. How many years ago?
Um, Back in 2018, 19,
Wow.
redneck.
Yeah. I
Uh,
was strong buying back then, but and I was pouring some back then too. I think, but
yeah, and
not.
I've been following you for a long time, but lately they got me staying busy all the damn time. I don't get out and do nothing, just work, work, work.
Oh yeah, I know the feeling. Well, there's only three of us working, so you know that
Yeah.
keeps us pretty busy, right?
Well, tonight I've got it's supposed to be Oregon Stacker, but he's taking a couple weeks off. He's going to go on vacation, so Jeff Crumpler's taking. I guess he's doing it on Oregon's channel, the auction, and I don't know who all is going to be on with him, but
Oh, okay. Huh.
I have mine tomorrow at noon, and then tomorrow night I have Cans, and then Tuesday supposed to help Lemonhead Penny, but I usually end up somewhere else helping someone else since he changed
Right.
his hours. And then I don't know, they keep me busy every night of the week.
So, you can actually mod more than one channel at a time?
That depends on if I'm calling auction or cards.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Calling
I,
auction? No.
right. Right. I get that. I get that. Yeah, because I don't. It'd be a lot for me to keep up with just regular. You know what I mean? Just one stream watching the bots sometimes because it gets pretty busy. You know?
Somebody asked Can one night during auction night says, "Well, you need Nightbot." He said, "Why do I need Nightbot when I got Rhonda does everything?"
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, there's several mods in there, but Mary posts the bots and I call them, and then um, Spud Lee calls them down, and
Right.
Can calls them sold, and he wants the link posted. I'm the one that puts it in there, and he wants his
Right.
email posted. I'm usually the one that puts it in there. And he's like, "Why do I need
So
that when I got around it?"
yeah, heck yeah. So like okay, like this right now, then when I'm on another stream and they ask you if you want to come up and they put it in the stream, if I click on it, this is what I'm going to be on. StreamYard, more than likely.
Yeah, always remember though, if you go on a panel or even your own, if you have your YouTube side open, always remember to mute your YouTube.
Right. Right. Okay. So that would be like if I had another window open right now with YouTube going on it, right?
Yeah,
So I'm gonna do that right now and see if I can just move it over to my other monitor. Um, See, I don't have anything up. Let me pull up. Um, okay, it's muted already. Mama T and Big T's channel.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Now, if you was to go on their panel and still be on yours, you just
Uh,
mute yours whenever you're talking. They're talking to you or whatever, and vice versa. Mute them whenever you're talking to yours.
okay. Yeah, I've heard some of them on there. Man, it gets really hard sometimes to hear what's going on. When you get that feedback, or there's a lot of lag, or whatever echo. Sometimes it's an echo too.
Yeah,
But
the echoes when somebody, even when somebody comes into your basement, you send them the link. You can send the link through email or whatever, and you send the link, and
yeah,
they can sit in your basement. You'll know right away if they haven't muted their YouTube because you'll start echoing even with them in the basement.
really, huh,
Oh yeah.
that's crazy. Okay. So I wasn't sure when I signed in here how this was. Like, it asked me to type in what my name is over here, and I shortened it to SSR because Silver Stack and Rockstar was so long in the comment channel or the comment area. But so, um,
And what I was talking about, like when you start doing auctions over there where it says banners,
right,
you can make a banner to where, like, you remember back in the old days when me and Oldies and Goodies was YouTube husband and wife, and I was always putting the banners up that told him to kiss my butt and all the other stuff.
I've I've seen those. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's where you make them at is in the banner part.
Okay.
They've changed
Uh,
it recently to made it easier where you go right there where you make the banners. It also has when you make the banner, it'll ask you um, if you want it scrolled or something like that. You may
right.
not have that option with not paying for it. When you
Yeah.
make that, yeah, that's the example one. You gotta make one for yourself.
Okay.
Right underneath it, it'll say make banner. Click on it.
Summarize. Okay. Yeah. Down here, create banner.
Yeah, create banner. And then when
Uh,
you get done creating the banner, it should ask you. I can't remember exactly what the word is, but it'll say something like scroll across or something like that. You have to click that in order to keep it constantly scrolling across your panel.
so if
It'll,
you were doing an auction, that might be where you'd want to put your Cash App or your
exactly
PayPal.
your email and your PayPal. And see,
Right.
right now,
Oh,
I've got three of them made up for one for me, one for Doug, and one for Kevin. So whenever who's on the panel, if you come up tomorrow, then I'll make you one. So when you're up, then I'll have it scrolling on there. That way,
okay.
people also know who's up on whose turn it is. Also,
Right. Right. Okay. So you just go in order, and then come back to the beginning and go through again. Is that how you usually
yeah,
do it?
I usually let them go more than I do myself. All I did Friday was a dog pile out of the 3.5 hours I was on there, and then I left. And I don't know how they shut down the stream because I was the one that started it, and I don't have it in mid, but they shut
Huh.
down the streams when they left 6.5 hours later.
Wow. So so what are you calling a dog pile? Just I don't. I'm not sure.
You've never seen a dog pile be done? That's where you start out with a bid. Wherever you want to start a bid, you can start out with a penny and just have buck and go or whatever. And then
Okay.
whenever you feel like you've got um, enough for whatever's in the pile, then you add something else to it. Like,
Oh, okay. Yep. Yep. I bought them like that. Servio, um, Carlos.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah. The
he
highest
does
I've
that.
seen was Migs, and it got up to $2,600 between Joe Durbin and the female and the female one. Who was
Really?
that? Yeah, Um, Kieran. I want to say
I,
Kieran.
I
Yeah,
guess
it was
I
a nice
haven't.
one.
Right. I guess I haven't. I don't. Please don't be offended, but I don't think I've been on that stream before.
Joe, I'm
Uh,
not. I can't remember whose stream that was on. I was calling it, but I can't remember. It might have been
okay.
Jeff Crumpler's. No, I don't think so.
Okay. Okay. Now I've been on his, but like you were saying, you and Doug and somebody else. Now I don't know. Is these the names they go by, or is this their real names?
Uh, Douglas's channel was Douglas Schamberg, but he changed it to Peg Leg Stacker or Stacking. But he lost one of his legs about a year ago
Oh
or
my
two,
goodness.
and
So why am I smiling? Because it's a funny word, peg leg, but it's
now
not funny.
Kevin's the
Lost
one that talked him into changing his channel name during
right.
our first auction.
Right. I don't know if I would try to talk him into that or not. That's I don't know.
He must have
Anyway,
liked it because he changed his name.
I know. I mean, it's like I said. I got a big smile on my face, but it ain't funny. You know, you lose a leg to get a name like that. But whatever. You
Right.
know?
Yeah, my
Jeez.
ex-husband got ran over, and his mom got thrown off of a riding lawnmower when he was 2.5 years old, and he got his first leg out at Shriners Hospital when he was 3 years old over in
Oh my
St.
God.
Louis.
And they talk about that all the time, letting kids ride on the lawnmowers with
But back
parents.
back in
You know,
them days, I mean, he was born. I think he was 3 years older than us.
right?
They didn't have safety seats when were
Yeah.
it shut off when you got thrown off them or whatever.
Golly, man. Well, and I've done it too. I'm guilty of it. I'm sure I can't really remember when, but I'm sure I've had a kid on the mower with me before.
Oh yeah, me too.
And
Me too.
you think, well, I'm not going to
But his
let a seat.
dad told his mom that morning to get her fat ass out of bed and mow the yard that day.
Oh man,
So can you
that's
imagine carrying that with you?
yeah, that would be terrible. That would be terrible.
Yep.
Absolutely. Well,
Well, it
I'll
was
tell.
just a good thing that he was riding with another guy that week, and the car was there for her to take him to the hospital because in the town that we was from, they're slow as hell doing anything for anybody, and it's just a lot quicker for her to take him
Wow.
because they
Well,
live out of town.
we're kind of that way here too. The town that I live in, Stigler, Oklahoma, and even when the hospital is up and running like it is now, it was shut down for I don't know how long. Um, you don't really even want to go there, you know.
That's where our hospital is.
Yeah, you better off just to go on to Fort Smith or Tulsa or Oklahoma City. You know what I mean? Because you might be you might get more than you bargained for stopping there. You know.
Go to a
But
veterinary.
yeah, yeah, and that's a joke too. Just take me to the vet. Don't take me to
Yep.
Stigler. Take me to the vet.
I'll tell you what. When I had my first stroke 2 days before Halloween last year, I ended up going to the hospital, and they turned me away because they was only admitting COVID patients because they were getting $3,000 a day out of the COVID patients.
Wow, that's crazy. So we can't take you because you don't pay enough.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that sounds about right. Crazy. Well,
Then if they
it's
put
all
you
about,
on a vent, you got paid more.
but you don't want that if you can keep from it. You want to stay
They were
off that.
putting everybody on a vent that had COVID. My
Well,
best buddy that I'd known for decades, he was an older gentleman. Him and one of my exes both died within in the same week of each other, and both of them from the COVID, and they had them on vents.
wow, that's not good. I got a niece that passed away here. I don't know. It's been a few months now. Um, from well, actually, she bled out. Is what happened, and she got COVID, and but she was Down syndrome. She was diabetic. They put her on the vent and actually woke her up on the vent and left her on the vent for several days. And they
Wow.
said, well, normally that don't happen. They can't usually leave you on a vent while you're awake.
Yeah.
But she was able to be on the vent.
Wow.
I'm hearing feedback now, or I did for a
I
minute.
don't hear him.
Okay. Huh.
You might be
But
hearing my grandson in the other room too.
okay. I just for a second I heard a little bit of feedback,
He's
but
got the TV on in the other room.
mm,
Hang on, I'm gonna mute myself and holler at him. Turn it down.
no problem, no problem. I was just bringing it to your attention in case it was me or something I was doing or something else going on.
I'm
So
back.
when other people are popping in and out of the chat, um, like New Silver Stacker or whatever, um, they hear us talking like right
Yes,
now?
yes.
Okay, okay.
Now
I
you
wasn't.
see, where you put your chat, it says comments or
Right,
private chat. Well, actually, um, your private chat will be on the right side with your banner and everything. If you
right.
have people on the panel that you want to say something to and you don't want everybody to hear, then you just type it in the private chat, and,
Oh,
or like if you're
oh,
gonna do a GAR or something like that, you can put the number in there for them to help you watch for it or whatever.
oh, I'll be darned. Okay, I see that.
Now, when you go on someone else's panel, you won't be able to type in chat. You'll just be able to watch. You can watch the chat, but you can't type in it unless you pop out
Or
your chat from YouTube.
okay,
Now, do you know
okay.
how to do that?
No,
You got another page open with YouTube
yeah,
with this stream on it.
with this stream on it. Let's see. It would have to
What you
be
do
my
is
stream.
you
Okay.
go to that page that has YouTube on it, and on the right
Yep.
hand side, um, your avatar picture by the bell. Click
Yep.
it, and it'll say your channel. Go to it. And when you click it, it'll bring up your page, and
Yep.
then go to your videos, and then click your live stream, and it'll bring it up.
Oh, okay. I I had I did that. Let's see. Okay, I did it maybe a quicker, easier way than that if it works. I just went to YouTube. My live stream was up. I clicked on it, and I see the chat over
Yeah,
here.
yeah. Sometimes it'll do that. Sometimes it won't.
Oh, okay, okay. So the guaranteed way is to go the other way.
Right.
So
All right.
that's where I go ahead.
Now on the YouTube side, see where the three dots are up on the right hand side of the chat.
Yes.
Writer stop, please. Click them three dots
Okay.
and then hit pop out chat.
Pop out chat.
And
Okay.
you can double click it like anywhere on there, and you can move it around anywhere you want it on your page. To where I just take it and cover up my chat. Now,
Oh,
the only thing is, anytime that you move your mouse around, like you're gonna the the squares underneath the panel. Like if you had three people, if somebody else come up and join us right now, we would all
right,
be squished together and we'd be real tall and squished together.
right.
And now, if you the third square under the panel, it will put two on top and one underneath us, to where
Yep.
we're spread out and it doesn't look like it just looks better.
Right.
If I ever come in and say click the third box, you'll know what I'm talking about.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
So you can move that pop out chat. You just double click and move your mouse wherever you want it. I always just put it over the StreamYard chat, and then
Right.
you will be more with the maybe too. You'll be more with the timing with the chat instead of having a delay with it, because as slow as what the chat's moving right now with only two people in there,
Right.
it sometimes there could be up to a minute and a half delay.
Golly, that's crazy.
What kind of garden you gonna share me to? I might take some.
Um.
What's the damn email? What do you mean?
I
What's he mean? What's the email?
don't know. Unless he's talking about when you said uh, something about it.
No, because he put that first when he came in before he ever said anything about sharing his garden. Because what's the email? Damn email.
I don't know.
RONDABOWENS@gmail.com.
Now I don't. Okay, I'm not able to move my chat around. It's not letting me move it from. It's staying in the top left-hand corner over my screen, basically.
All right, hang on a second. Let me see.
How's it going, B2? How you doing, man? He's supposed to have some pictures before
Uh,
too long.
double click your mouse pad and hold it down on the double click and hold it down and just move your mouse and you ought to be able to move it around. And if you go and just hover over this one of the sides of it, you can actually make it thinner to where you can make it the same size as the StreamYard chat.
Right.
You'll see a arrow pop up with an arrow on each side of it to where you can either move it in or move it out and move it in. So you have to double click it to get it to move in also. And then go to the top of it, double click your mouse pad. When you double click it, hold it down as on the second click, hold it down
Yeah.
and just move your finger and it should move.
Can you see me clicking it? You
No,
probably
I
can't
can't.
see that. I'm trying,
No,
and it's
you're not. You're
moving.
not.
I'm trying to hold it,
Huh.
and it's
That's
not
weird
moving.
because I can move mine even as a guest. I can move mine and I can move mine when I'm hosting too. That's
Huh.
weird. God
Well,
bless you, B2.
it may be something I'm doing wrong. It's
He says
possible.
SSR knows I need to share my garden.
Yeah.
Did
I'll
you
tell
have an
you what,
overpopulation? Did he have an overpopulation?
I did. I don't know about him. I think he's in good shape, but my garden is it's oh boy. It's a jungle right now. I've got Johnson grass out there taller than me in some areas. And I mean, crap, I work 5 days a week and then off on the weekends, but I've got other stuff to do too. And
Yeah, gardens are hard to take care of.
man, I'm telling you, and I spread it out because I've got a little tractor, so I spread it out. I thought good enough that um, I could get my tractor in there and do most of it, but I didn't. I didn't spread it out enough. I should have spread it out more. But anyway, that's how it goes. Starts out great, and then okay, I've lost my chat on the YouTube side.
Yeah,
Uh,
every time that
oh,
you click on something, the chat will
yeah.
go down to the taskbar down below, and you have to bring it back up.
Okay.
It should be the last one down there, and
Okay. Yep. I found it.
that's
Yep.
yeah. I was try to tell you that a while ago too.
Yeah. I was fixing to do something catastrophic there, trying to find it. Probably going to shut it all off or something. And
Hey,
I don't know what I did a
it
while ago.
happens. It happens. But with
Yeah.
StreamYards, like I told you, I don't know. I've never went live through YouTube side. I've always used the StreamYards, and but with StreamYards, when you hit the X and you leave the stream, you can just go back to your StreamYards. Even if you shut the page to your StreamYards, all you got to do is open your StreamYards back up, and your live will be right there, and you can go right back into it.
Okay. I'm going to send. He's wanting my email. Here it comes. I'm going to put it up right now. Let's see, make sure I got it right. Yeah, I believe that's it.
Did you get
So
your email from me?
yes, I did. I looked at them. So um, you got any pictures of them? That's probably
Well, actually, like, well, I can't show them to you right now because I don't have
yeah,
my camera with me. I'm at my grandkids' right now.
no
But
big deal.
their stepdad should be getting off work anytime, and depending on how long you want to stay on here. Um,
Well, I probably need to get back outside. I think my wife's out there moving stuff around, and I've got to get some junk pulled out of the way so she can mow. She likes to do the mowing, but she likes to have somebody out there moving crap out of the way so she can mow. You know
oh
what I
yeah,
mean?
oh yeah, yeah, makes it a lot easier.
Yeah, I was grabbing junk a while ago, and next thing I know, I've got wasps flying around my head, and I'm thinking, well, what the heck's going on? All these, oh crap! And there's a big old wasp's nest in a chair that I moved, and man, I realized it, and I got the crap out of there before I got stung. But I told her about it. But you never know out here when you're moving crap around, you're gonna dredge something up.
You're
But
right.
I don't know. I'm still trying to double click and move that, and it is not moving.
As you double click, you can't let go of the. You have to
Yeah,
keep your finger on the.
hold it down.
Yeah,
It's not moving. That's crazy.
yeah, it is. Yeah,
Well,
diesel
some
services.
go ahead.
He was asking if diesel services. LOL.
Yeah, yeah, that's the business I had. RWS Diesel Services. I don't
What
do that
state you live
anymore.
in?
Do what?
What state are you in?
Oklahoma.
Duh. How many times have you already said that?
Where are you at?
I'm in southern Indiana.
Oh, okay. Okay. Did you guys have a quiet weekend, or did things go crazy up there?
We had storms all night last night.
Oh, but no riots and crap like that from the.
We never did have. We started to have when the shit first started, and the cops controlled it real good,
Really?
and they just went on down the road.
Well, good. Yeah, we don't have any problems with that stuff here either. Small town we live in. It's. I don't think they would put up with it very long here.
Right.
I was told if they block a road here, they're going to go to jail. That's it. They're not going to put up with that. But who knows? You know. But like I said, we're
Right.
supposed to such a small town. Ain't nobody coming here to riot. Be like, where's that at? Now, Tulsa, a little bit different. Oklahoma City, possibly, but not where I'm at.
What
So,
is the towns that there's one that when you got off the interstate and you went to the right instead of going through Tulsa, it's actually connected to Tulsa.
uh, which interstate are you talking about?
I don't remember. That's been
Are you talking about Interstate 40?
I don't remember.
Okay, and where do you go?
What's the town that's right there that's connected to Tulsa?
Oh crap! There is a bunch of them. There's Bixby,
No,
uh, Sand Springs,
no.
uh, uh, crap. What else? See, if you hadn't asked me, I could have told you all these towns around there.
Right.
It's kind of like Tulsa is the main part, but now you have all these little outskirt towns that are actually part of Tulsa now, basically.
Well,
You know what I
that's
mean?
probably part of Tulsa too because it's been how long have I been divorced? About 10 years.
Yeah, they've.
And we went there on our honeymoon and was married 10 years. So it's been quite a few years ago.
Yeah, yeah, they've
I took him to
probably.
Tulsa Hospital and the security scared the hell out of him and he said, I'd rather go home and die. And I said, all right, then we'll get in the car and we'll go back to Indiana.
Really?
Yep.
What
I broke
hospital
the
did he go to?
speedometer on my um what kind of car was that? Monte Carlo?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I broke my speedometer driving back home.
Wow. What hospital do you go to there, Tulsa?
And the
Do you remember?
Tulsa hospitals, all I know, they have the big parking garage where park to go into park in the parking garage to go into the ER.
Right. Uh, Man, I don't know. They've got all of them now. There's Saint. I was going to say Saint Jude's, but it ain't Saint Jude's. It is Saint Jude's.
Is it? I can't remember.
Yeah, they've got St. Jude's there. There's
They were
OS.
real nice to him, but when he started acting a little foolish from being drunk and not liking cops, and they were looking at him.
Oh yeah,
So he
right.
took him in the bathroom, and that's when he told me he'd rather go home and die than be there. I said, "Well, we'll go home then."
Huh. Is that what happened?
Yeah, we had drove him home.
What 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 did he have? Did he passed away from something? What do you have? Cancer
No,
or
he
something?
didn't. He just passed away. Actually, no, he didn't. He's still alive. So that's the second time within the last 2 weeks I've said something about him passing away, and he ain't dead yet.
Uh oh. Uh oh.
One of my other exes uh, that I was with had passed away, and I told my roomie that I'd been staying with the last couple of weeks. I said, "Well, all my exes are dead now," and he's, "Well, what about the one that just lives not even a block from us?" And I said, "Oh shit, I forgot about him."
Oh, yeah. That's a bad omen there.
Yeah, I know, right?
Talk about him being gone, he ain't gone yet. Eey. A little scary. That's a little scary.
The poor guy, he had rotary kept repaired, and just not probably 6 to 8 weeks ago on his left shoulder. Went back to work and messed up his right shoulder, and his bicep, instead of being connected where it's supposed to be connected up there, it came disconnected and it's down by his elbow. So now he's waiting to have surgery done on that. They want him to do physical therapy and all that other bullshit before they approve him to have insurance to have his surgery.
Right. Wow. Oh, that sucks.
They're stupid up here, I'm telling you.
Yeah, that whole rotator cuff ain't no fun. I had an issue with mine here a while back, and it seemed like it took about a year for it to heal. But it seems to be okay now. But I like try to be easy with it now and not be, doing what I was doing that caused it. You know.
Yeah, well,
So
Coin Sniper Chris just had his surgery not long ago. Um, Ramno's supposed to have it either this month or next month. He's supposed to have rotary kept repaired. And then
jeez.
there was somebody else too in the coin community that was having it. And I can't remember who.
Wow. I met Coin Sniper Chris up there in Grove when we
I don't
was.
want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I knew you went there.
I'll
But
tell you what. It's stupid. I'm 56 years old, and I tell you what, it was like to me, it was like meeting some of the biggest. You know what I mean? I was like, I don't want to say starstruck, but kind of. Getting to meet
yeah,
Rob. Rob and Silver Seeker, and
right.
I
Yep.
mean, it was really cool.
Yep.
And Rob, I like Rob a lot because he reminds me of a brother-in-law I've got. They they have exactly the same personalities. Like if you put them together, you would think they're brothers. You know,
Wow.
they're always joking, cutting up, going on, and real witty. Quick
Hmm.
with it. And
I want to go to the Cincinnati show next week.
when
That's
is
only
it?
5 hours from me.
Next week?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that'd be quite a ways for me.
Yeah.
But we've been talking about maybe taking a trip to Florida here before too long. My wife's wanting to go to Florida.
Well, they're having a show down in Florida not very long.
Yeah, yep.
Isn't
Uh,
that next week also?
I don't know. I didn't know.
Oregon Stacker's going to it.
Is
I'm
he?
pretty sure. There's
Well,
Florida.
there'll be a lot of people down there then, probably because uh, I don't know what spectacular. He's there, isn't he? I
Spag.
think big. Yep. And Yankee, isn't Yankee? Is Yankee over there too, or is he around New York
I
somewhere?
don't
I don't.
remember. I don't remember. Hey, freaking.
Oh yeah, freaking awesome's back. Howdy, y'all.
Yeah.
What's going on,
Freaking
buddy?
awesome's freaking awesome.
Did you get that helicopter ride? Jeez,
You
I'd be a little
got
leery of the experimental helicopter rides. I don't know.
get that insurance on there too. Take me for a free fall.
No doubt. I tell you what, I wouldn't want to get in one if somebody else was controlling it. But if I had control of the throttle or the pitch, whatever you want, the collector, uh, I would probably play with an experimental one. But no, he's having some different fun here at the bar, having a frozen margarita. Hey, that could be a free fall too, right?
Right.
You have too many
Uh,
of
he's
them.
not from the United States, I don't think, if I remember right. Where you from, freaking awesome?
Huh? I did not know that.
I remember arguing with him. I don't have no channel. I said, you did too? I'm your first sub.
Yeah, told him not today. Huh. Yeah, I don't know.
So
That would
him
be
not
pretty.
today.
That'd be he's from everywhere. What was that Johnny
He didn't
Cash
find
song?
that helicopter today.
Wasn't that a Johnny Cash song? I'm from everywhere, man.
Yep. Was that Johnny Cash?
Yeah, yeah. I thought it was. I don't know. It may not have been. Sounded like Johnny Cash, but it may not have been Johnny Cash. May have been somebody else. I'm a little rusty on the country because I don't really listen to a lot of country.
I'm looking it up now.
Yeah,
Got
I
me
really. I know it sounded like him, but maybe it wasn't him.
That's what he put too. I'm from everywhere.
Oh, he's 40 years smack in the middle of Texas. So in the middle, that would be, I don't know, Austin.
Texas, really. For some reason, I didn't think he was in Texas. I didn't think he was in the United States, actually.
She thought she was a foreigner,
Why?
man.
I don't know why.
I
What?
got 2 missed calls from my mom.
Well, you know what? You've been on your tablet, so why didn't you answer her calls? I mean,
I probably was like,
San Antonio. Okay. Yeah, I've been through there a ton of times in a truck.
San Antonio. Yep, I've been to Dallas. I've been in it. I've been to Houston.
Yeah. I used to haul rock down there 5 days a week. Uh, that was my last job was hauling rock down there 5 days a week. But before that, I hauled rock down there every week on Monday, leaving Oklahoma, and then I didn't know where I was going to end up the rest of the week. But it always started out with a trip to Texas, usually with rock somewhere, and then from there, didn't know where I'd go next. So, um, how do I go back to? Okay, if he wanted to come up, if Freaking Awesome wanted to come up on here, how did I put that in the chat again?
Same
It's
way
on
you
the
did
screen.
last time. Same way you
It's
did last time. You don't have to hit invite and everything unless you've already went in and copied a
oh,
different link. As long as
okay.
you just right click on your on your chat and paste it and hit enter.
But it's
You're right.
already,
It is Johnny Cash.
is it?
Yep.
I was thinking it was, but I didn't know for sure. So is it still in the chat? Yeah.
Yeah, it
So
probably is.
okay.
I've
So
been
anybody
never
could
really.
go there and click on that, and then it would pop up the little window here, right? And then I
Now
would
let me
just
tell you, when somebody comes into your basement, you make sure that you tell them that they have to show their face, whether you know them or not. They have to show their face before you let them up on panel, and make sure if you don't know them that you keep an eye on it because there is the swinging helicopters out there. If you remember what I went through.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Swinging
When
helicopter.
back 2019, I believe.
Uh-huh.
It's actually still up on my and my videos where a guy came up and started swinging his stuff.
Oh crap! I know. Okay,
Yeah,
I get you now. I
everybody's
get
like, "Shut your
you.
stream down! Shut your stream down!" Like,
What the crap?
I suppose first of all, he should have had something he could have swung before he came up there.
Yeah, yeah. You wouldn't
Yeah,
have
it
hit it.
happened to me. It happened to Bella's dad, aka Phil. It happened to
Wait a minute. My octopus
uh,
Sammy, this is
I don't
getting
know. There's three
bigger.
or four of us that happened to,
Well,
and
I could see just porn in general, something
Back to
pornography
the
of
bush.
some kind popping up. If you
yeah,
didn't get okay, so is that why you were showing yourself when you first came up?
yeah.
Okay, okay, I get it. Huh? See, I don't think about stuff like that, and I'm glad you told me because I would have had no idea that somebody would do that.
Oh yeah, they're still doing it. I
Oh
can't
my.
remember who it just happened to not very long ago. You know Captain Jerk, right?
No, I don't guess so.
Really? He does resin pours, and his favorite thing to make is skulls.
Right.
For Christmas that year that happened to me, I was the first person it happened to. And he sent me the 1 gram helicopter silver bars for Christmas.
Oh, there's freaking awesome. Okay. All
There
right,
you
man.
can see me in my best right now.
Yeah, it looks like you've been out doing yard work, man.
Yeah, I've been busting my ass all day today. How you guys
Oh,
doing?
doing fantastic. How are you doing?
All right, now see underneath the panel, the third square under the panel.
Yep.
Click it, and it'll spread us out. You guys been working outside. You smell too bad. I don't want to be that close. Well, either one, it don't matter to me.
Got a train behind me right now. Sorry, can't talk or hear anything.
That's a good thing. You won't get that at me.
So is that the window you're talking about there, Rhonda?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Now see, he's on a phone. Before he before
Oh,
he before he came up on the panel, if he would have
Yep,
unlocked
that's it.
okay.
if he'd
Okay.
unlocked his rotator thing on his phone and turned his phone sideways, he'd be as big
Right.
as us. But since he's on
Uh,
a phone, he didn't turn the phone.
right.
And
Right.
sometimes if
Okay.
they turn the phone when they're on the panel, it puts them upside down.
Right.
I love it. I can hear about 18 people. That's neat.
Huh.
You
I'll be
can or
darned.
can't.
No, I can. I can hear everybody, like everybody in the room.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. Well, man, I'm glad you guys are showing me this because I had no idea how to work this. I didn't even know. I thought the YouTube was StreamYard. I thought that was it.
No,
Well,
no.
I'm sure you're sick of looking at me now, so I'm gonna head on back to the chat.
Well,
Thanks
hey,
for
man.
coming up.
Yeah,
Thanks
thank
for
you for
having me.
stopping by. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Well, that's cool.
Now, see if you pay for the if you decide later on that you want to pay for it and you want to do more than 20 hours a month,
Right.
you could take down the StreamYard avatar up there and you can put your avatar up there.
Oh, up here in the right corner?
Yep. But you can't do that unless you pay for it.
Right. Okay. Huh. That's cool. Didn't know
Back
that.
on down here, he says.
Yeah. Back on down there. B2 saying in my garden. What did he say? Uh, and my garden. Did you send some pictures, B2? Do you know how to make that, Rhonda? The small B, the B and the small two?
No, I don't.
I don't either, and I've tried.
I don't
I
know if
went.
I could do it on the laptop, but I did go into my settings on my phone today, and I changed my settings around to where I try to play around with it.
Yeah.
What's that says art? Oh, never mind. I need to scroll down to the end of chat. I was halfway up where he was asking for your email.
Oh, I Googled it and I followed the instructions that it said, and I can't remember what it was. It was, I don't know if it was F1 or maybe one of those or
Now on my
something. But
phone,
anyway,
it says all you have to do is hold the letter down, and it'll bring up different options for it on the phone. But I don't know about the computer.
really, huh? I tried it and with what it said on Google, and it didn't work for me. But I don't know.
So if he sends you a picture of his garden, like say for instance, you decide you want to share it, or he wants you to share it, or whatever,
Uh
you got to have their permission before you share it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, that
Alright.
makes sense. That makes sense.
What you would do, you would um, you wouldn't put the StreamYard page all the way down, but you'd like minimize it,
Yep.
and you'd have to open up a whole new area, not just open another page, but you'd open another whatever it's called, and then you would hit your share button down at the bottom, and it'll bring up a box, and it'll have where you click on it, where it says share, and then
Right.
the page that or the one that you want to share, you would enlarge it so it just shows that, and your StreamYard would be
So
background.
okay, let me see. Uh, so if I share screen,
Yeah, hit the share screen, and then up there in the right, instead of hitting the X, you hit the one next to the X, and it'll minimize that page, and it'll bring. You have to bring up another one that.
well, I've got two monitors, so I can share this one like
Oh, hey,
that.
brag! I got OBS. I know how to use OBS. Maybe one of these days you can teach me, right?
Well,
Good luck with that.
yeah, I mean it's okay. I just got to figure out which window do I use for this system. But okay, I see how to do that.
See where it
So
says down at the bottom of share screen?
yeah,
That's where you would click if that's what you wanted to share.
but
But
which
if you open
window?
a whole new page and like after you minimize this one, and then
Right,
go to your Google search again and open another one,
right.
and then like if he sent you a picture through the email, you go to your email and bring it up to uh, show the picture.
I was trying to make that screen that I shared the same as the rest of them. Well, that didn't work.
You said I don't know about OBS.
Well, that's not. This is not OBS. It's just my other monitor.
Oh, okay.
I have two
Well, I don't
monitors.
know if you'll be able to share the other monitor.
Well, yeah, that's what I was doing. I was showing it just now, the other monitor. Um, right there. This is my other monitor over here.
Oh, that says stop shared on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, huh. But I was trying to make them all the same size, but there's nothing on here to do that, is there? Because
You could put it should have underneath the panel where we're at in the
right?
basement. It
Yeah.
should have a box for it also, and in the left hand corner, if you take your mouse down there in the left hand corner, it should say solo layout. If you click that, it should just let that have the whole page.
Oh, okay. Cinema layout, picture in picture layout, screen layout, news layout, spotlight, group,
You have
crop,
different settings than I've ever heard of.
solo.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
One, two, three, four, five, six. There's 8 boxes underneath my window on StreamYard. So
Oh, you're
okay,
talking about okay. I'm talking about uh, just like your box for you and my box for me, where you
yeah,
had to go add me to the stream.
right,
There should be another box next to me for what you shared.
right,
Like if I was gonna run a race and I'd set
yeah.
it up, and then once I shared it, then it'd go to the basement and you'd have to bring it up.
Huh.
There's not
Okay.
another box for your other.
Yeah, there is, but it just says full screen layout on it.
Yeah, that'd be solo layout.
Oh, okay, solo. Okay, okay.
Yeah, if you want to. Yeah, see.
For a race or like you said, whatever. Okay. All right. Huh. Hey, that's pretty cool. I'm learning a lot. Now if I retain it, that'll be a different story. Tomorrow I might have to be retrained.
I've been doing it for 4 years. My grandson still have to tell me every once in a while how to do it.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I know how that is. There's nothing unusual there. I usually keep my son on retainer for my computer,
Right. Yeah.
but he's pretty good at it. I can call him on the phone and give him my IP address, and he'll just come on Team Viewer and do whatever he needs to do on my computer, and it's done. So
Well, I'll tell you how silly I was. I was trying to get my $200 microscope. I was trying to get my laptop to recognize it,
right.
and then when I went to uninstall it, I uninstalled my keyboard instead. Yeah,
And you're
thank
like,
God.
how do I install my keyboard without a keyboard? Huh?
Right, exactly.
that's a that's a quandary that perplexes me.
Well, I still kept the email that Gerald Wiles, or what was his last name? I ain't seen him forever on YouTube,
Right.
but he's a computer guy. He told me how to get it back.
Jeez. That's like
Yeah.
that's like if you did something and your screen goes blank, like you got black screen
Mm-hmm.
and you can't see nothing. But how do you fix anything when you can't see anything? You know what I mean? It's like,
Exactly.
what the
That's
hell do I
what.
do now?
Yep.
Call
That.
IT.
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh.
Yep.
All right.
It
Well,
was
I'll
fun.
tell you what. This is pretty cool. So
Yep.
uh, I might be hooked on it, possibly, and I might end up having to buy it eventually because I can see right now 20 hours is not a long time to burn through. You could probably burn through 20 hours pretty quickly.
Yes. Yes. Because I mean, we've already been on here over an hour.
Yeah, yeah.
Time
So,
flies when you're on here.
uh-huh. Yep.
I
Well,
I've
go
spent
ahead.
12 hours on here before, but my 12-hour streams was having Bellas that aka Phil. Um, what's Red's channel name now? It used to be Redneck Stacker. God, I can't even think. He's up in Canada. I can't remember what his channel name is now.
Oh, up in Kent. Oh, I know who you're talking about. Possibly.
Yeah, Red. You remember TLT?
No, TLT. No.
Yeah, he was down in Texas.
What's the guy? Family Stacker. Families. He's up there in Canada. There's
I,
another.
I haven't heard. Here, I'll just look on my. I don't have YouTube
Jeez.
site open.
I don't. There's a lot of them that. So I've got them.
It used to be Redneck Stacker.
Oh, Redneck Bullion.
Big Red.
Big Red Bullion. Yeah.
Big Red Bullion. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had him, TLT, Fellas Dad aka Phil, Captain Jerk doing the resin pour. There's John RMS from over in Australia, I think.
Right.
And
I have one question.
in the 12-hour period, I had 8 different pours that did a live pour on my stream that time when I did a 12-hour stream.
Jeez.
I put it.
Wow. That's crazy. So were they selling?
I don't need it.
Just showing people how it's done.
Yes, I need it.
Yeah. Wow. That's crazy. That's very cool, though.
Oh yeah.
Makes it a lot easier if you got somebody that knows it, and can kind of walk you through it a little
No,
bit.
you're not staying the night at Grandma's tonight. Your mom already told you earlier today you're not staying with me tonight. You'll be all right. Huh?
So you think the stuff like the coin search mats and stuff like that would be better to wait and give them
Yes, I
away?
do.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't want to be stupid about it. That's kind of what happened with me on that Batman coin. I put it on here and I auctioned it, and there was only a few people that came on. And I'll tell you, since we're on here and we're talking about it, it come right down to legit Cernoobs and Muscle Shell was the two that was bidding on it. And legit blocked Muscle Shell.
I can believe that.
Yeah.
Why do we have an echo?
Do what?
Why do we have an echo?
I'm sorry, I still didn't hear
I heard
you.
myself echo.
Oh,
Huh.
you did?
Yeah, but it's gone now.
Huh. But anyway, legit had him blocked, and so I was like, man, how am I going to fix this? Because Muscle Shell was like getting aggravated, He's like, man, it's not fair, and blah blah blah.
Right.
And,
Right.
kept going on and on and on. And finally, I was like, you know what? I could make them both moderators, so I just made them both moderators. As a moderator, he would be able to see him. He couldn't block him, and it worked. Legit still bid higher. He ended up getting that Batman coin for like $65, which was a killer deal.
Wow.
Yeah. I put one of the most expensive coins I had up first time. I was like, oh, that was kind of dumb, but
Well, when I did my first dog pile, there was 4 ounces of generic and 4 ounces of premium,
Oh,
and it ended up going to Ringmaster Ray for 200 plus shipping.
just to get a lot.
Really?
Yeah, I wasn't happy about that.
For 8 ounces.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That kind of sucks, huh?
Yep.
Well, it's one of those things. It's a learning curve, and it doesn't matter how many times you do it. Things can happen. Like I went to an auction the other day, and I bought 26 young hens for, I think they were $3.99 a piece or $3.75 a piece. Yeah, I got them pretty cheap, and they're half grown. I mean, they were like almost grown.
Huh.
And like you can't even buy a chick for that around here. They're $3.99 for a chick, a pullet, you know.
What?
My squid is still growing.
Yeah, I don't think that bucket's gonna be big enough for him. It looks like a starfish.
It's a
But there,
A squid.
there was a lady that left a comment on that video when I showed that auction, and she said she had taken her chicks down there and they were supposed to pass if she didn't get $5 a piece for them, I think.
Wow.
And they didn't do it, and she lost all of them for like little money.
Oh,
She was upset, and I was, man, I understand. I've had it
yeah,
happen before, you know. You win some, you lose some. You know what I mean?
yeah.
But
Well, I guess that coin show down in Florida, they're gonna have the PCGS
right,
slabbing coins there, and they're also gonna have heritage auctions there.
huh? I'll be darned.
Yeah,
Well, what's PCGS going to do there? They're not going to
they'll
grade or
slab
nothing.
coins there.
Oh, they will.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Wow, that would be awesome because
And then
I
you
know.
just turn around and get heritage auctions right there.
Yeah, because it could
How
take
convenient.
What?
But-
weeks or months to get one sent in and back.
Exactly.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Well, hey, Ron, I better get off of here and get outside before I get in Dutch with the wife and get to helping her a little bit. So
Alrighty.
I really appreciate you showing me this, though. And hey, there's somebody else in here, Bozan Igren. I'm not sure who that is, but hey,
Butcher the names. I wasn't even-
yeah, I don't know who that is, but maybe. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, you know.
Yep, thanks for dropping in.
Yep, I don't know. Like I said, I don't recognize it, but you never know. So
That's right.
anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end it though, and holler at me when you get ready to do one if you got room and you want. And I can do it if I'm here. You know, I'd like to come up and
But
get on for a
tomorrow's auction, and remember, it's on the Stinky, Smelly, and Lucky channel. I can send you the
yeah,
link.
yeah, if
and,
you would,
I
yeah,
will.
please do that because I'll forget that.
I'm fine.
So,
Okay.
I'm not.
And
All right.
the auction at 12 Eastern. No.
12 Eastern. That's too early for me. I can tell you that.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid.
How long does it go?
Well, Friday they went 6.5 hours. It depends on how
Okay.
much trouble I have with my internet on
Right.
that nice day.
Well, I usually get home, I don't know, around five or so. But I can always check it out on my phone too, you know,
Right.
when you guys are doing it. So that's what I do when I'm at work. If I'm up on top of the truck loading the truck or something, I might be on my phone watching, you know, whatever. So kill a little time. But anyway,
But
yeah,
let me know if you can sometime this evening. Let me know if you're interested in anything on that list, and
absolutely.
I'll put it aside.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me give me a chance to look at it. I got to go out and help her for a little bit, and I'll come back in and kind of check it out, and then I'll get back with you on it. Okay.
Alrighty.
All right. Thank you, Rhonda. I appreciate
Hey,
it.
no problem. I like
All
to
right.
help people. You know that.
Yeah. Well, I certainly appreciate it.
Yep, I'll
You
be
got-
over at Oregon Stackers later.
Oh, okay. Okay. I might come over there and holler at you then.
Alrighty. Talk
All
to
right.
you later.
All right. You have a good afternoon.
You too. Big hugs.
Bye bye.